Hey guys, it's me, Brendan, and I'm back for another vlog. This week I'm going to do a video vlog, so bear with me as I try it out for the first time. We've all seen types of dystopian fantasies or novels, and we can probably say that one reason it's such a popular subject in film or literature is that a dystopia, even if far-fetched, still has potential to become reality. So for this week, let's talk about Children of Men, a very Alfonso Cuarón directed movie. So, spoiler alerts, I'm about to summarize it. Children of Men is yet another dystopian future kind of movie. In a world where women have all become infertile, England is the only remaining country with a legitimate government system, albeit very authoritative. It's an anti-immigrant country warring with a liberal terrorist group that fights for the immigrant rights. However, when a former activist for immigrant rights, Theo, discovers the unexpected pregnancy of an immigrant woman, he dedicates his life purpose to ensuring the child's safety from the government and the terrorist group's propaganda. Now, like many dystopian movies, Children of Men offers a reflection of different people in society. So this comes from the government, the fugees, short for refugees or the immigrants in other words, and Theo and his friends. So in this world, let's talk about the British government first. The British government is very insecure about their instability and uses anti-immigrant propaganda to scapegoat blame on the fugees. The fugees, on the other hand, are doing their best to revolt against the government because they want to fight for their own rights. And then there's the Fishes, a rebellion of fugees taken over by a corrupt leader who wants to use Key's baby as a propaganda tool to recruit more fugees. And then there's Theo and his friends, and they dedicate their lives to saving the baby from both the government and the Fishes. They want to bring the baby to the human project because they hope that the baby can provide insight for a cure to infertility. So Cuarón's idea is definitely unique, but what makes it so real? Well, his style of directing is super up close and personal, which really drives the realness of the movie. For example, the movie is composed of multiple one-take scenes that go on for minutes on end, making it feel as if the audience is not only following Theo in the story, but really living in it as well. Even the blood splashing on the camera made me feel uncomfortable and in shock, as I would be if I were in the same circumstance as Theo and his friends. It also truly paints Theo not just as the hero of the movie, but furthermore as an example that we should all live through. It makes him the central point of the movie as well as the point of view we see from. See, Children of Men does an amazing job of driving home the practice of hoping in times of utter hopelessness. Theo is constantly put in situations where he loses everything. For example, the death of his wife, his friends, even his own life. And yet, to the very end, he accepts that what he's fighting for may not even exist, may not even come true at all, and that it's just nearly pointless to fight for it. And yet, to the very end, he accepts that what he's fighting for may not even exist, or that there's an overwhelmingly large chance that his mission will fail, and he still goes through with it to the very end. You can even relate this back to what we talked about in class, where we went over Albert Camus' The Plague and its theme of absurdism. This is definitely evident in, Theo throughout the whole movie. For example, if you take a look at Dr. Rowe, he's basically in the same situation as Theo, where he is a character who is faced with overwhelming chaos. And despite there being seemingly no point in trying to combat the plague, which takes more and more people in spite of any cure, Dr. Rowe chooses to hang on anyway in hope that it can get better. The alternative, doing nothing, would otherwise ensure that humanity loses. He fights for it anyway because it's the only thing he can do, and that's basically the whole theme of Theo and Children of Men. The whole time it really seems like a pointless battle. Everything is set up for him to lose. And yet, to the very end, he keeps fighting anyway,